Welcome back, guys. I am really excited because I finally picked up the Strange and Unusual from Bella Beauty Bar, and I'm so freaking glad I finally have it. I mean, look at this eye look. I'm so excited to show you guys how I created this, maybe give you some Halloween inspiration, but let's go ahead and get started. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather. I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe and don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. This palette is so freaking gorgeous. They just reformulated some of it and re-released it, and I'm so glad that I finally got my hands on it. I can't remember the price exactly. I think it was like $70, but I will have it linked down below if you guys are interested in the palette. But hopefully, if you're not, you can get some inspirations for some fun looks off of this video. I love this look so much. I was trying to go for a Beetlejuice vibe with this one, and I think I got it. If you do decide to pick up the palette, I do have a code. It is AOML, and it's an affiliate code that will save you 10%, but I do also make a small kickback off of it, so thank you very much if you use it. But I'm excited to get into this. I will have details for this palette and everything else that is on my face down below in my description box. But now let me go ahead and get you guys zoomed in and we will get started. So my highlight situation is like shades from the palette and a bunch of mix of other highlighters. I'll have everything linked down below, but I just wanted you guys to know in case you go looking, it is several. It's one from ARTTITUDE, Unearthly, and then I use the shade right here, Sandworm, in the palette, that white iridescent. Really pretty. I'm gonna start with this shade up top, this like grungy green, and I'm doing that on my Sigma E27, and I want to just press this right here. If it wasn't for the lip, I probably wouldn't even use the shade in this eye look, but I'm trying to pull the lip in. But I do love this shade. It's really pretty. Next, I'm going to go in with this Moda small shader brush and go into the shade Recently Deceased. Look at that. Ooh. But I just want to pat this here. And I'll probably take it around like the bottom as well. Ooh, I love how bright and vibrant that is. And it's not like really dusty. You know, some of those neons are dusty. I'm doing more of a patting motion. They seem to work better that way. That is freaking badass. Oh, I love that. That's so freaking cool. So I'm going to take just a little bit of my eye primer that I have like laid out on that thing. And I just want to sweep this under the lower lash line and give that, you know, that neon its best chance. This is going to be so cool. At least, you know, that is the hope. I could have done like black and probably put the green over it. That would have been cool too. But I don't have a black. My black won't be here till tomorrow. I got one in the Unearthly Gargoyle collection. I'm excited. So now I'm going to go into this brush and just blend on the edges. And then we'll start blending this as well. I'll blend it better like once I get the other shades added out here, which is going to be the shade Beetlejuice. And I want to just press this in this whole outer corner. This is going to be so freaking cool. The shimmers are so good too. I'm so excited to finally be playing with this palette. I tested myself yesterday for COVID and it was negative. Thank God for that, you know. I'm so glad that that's over with. Amanda's doing a lot better as well. Her oxygen and everything is back up to normal. Oh, this is going to be so cool. I want to go in with this small shader brush, pick up some more of that same shade, and just press it down here on the lower lash line. Sometimes if you have trouble like making your eyes the same shape, which I do, sometimes it's good to like do this outer corner of your lower lash line and make it blend up into the outer V, because then it gives you that, the base. It makes it easy. You just follow that contour of your eye. Now I'm going to switch on over to the large blending brush and I'm going to start blending on the edges of this purple. I definitely have to go back and add some more. It's a little splotchy, but I think that's just because I need to lay more pigment down. This look is going to be fun, I think. Fingers crossed. I don't know how the hell I'm going to pick a shimmer out because I want to use them all. But now I want to take that Sigma E27 and build up this dark green shade. I need another brush kind of like that one. I'm going to use this one from Glamlight. It's from that Michaela collection. And I'm going to go into this. Oh, God, that color is so freaking gorgeous. I mean, this is kind of abrupt, like the way it stops, but I think I can fix that because I do want to use some of that black and it should help that out. Okay, so I cleaned off the Sigma E27. Now I want to go into this shade, Atom. I have not watched Beetlejuice in forever. Oh, I love this though. It's been such a long time. I haven't seen the new one yet either. Let me know if you have and what you think of it. I've heard decent things about it. I like that they like didn't try to just remake the movie. They made like a, you know, after. I like that a lot. I really don't typically like remakes. But I'm just building up a little bit of this black at a time. And I want to take it in a little to just to that deep green. But I want it to fade into that deep green. And then I'll go back in with more of that purple and make sure it all looks smooth and blended. I also want to take some on this Game Beauty E04. And I just want to work this right here in the back half of the lower lash line. It's going to be so smoky. You know me. I love a smoky eye. And those are the mattes. I might do some more blending like in this area. But first, I'm just going to see if I can get it to look good with just the shimmers. I'm actually going to take this lip off as well. It's kind of distracting. And I think I have a good idea for one that I can wear. Okay, so the lip is removed. But now I want to use my NYX glitter glue. And I just want to, maybe I want to use a brush for this. Try to make it a little more detailed. So I'm going to use this flat packing brush from BH. And I just use that like glitter glue to kind of cut the crease. Okay, I think I figured out the shimmer situation. I want to put them all, but I know I can't do that. But to start it out, I love this shade right here. It's so freaking pretty. It's got like a green shift to it. But this one, I feel like goes better because it's deeper. I'm going to use the deeper one. I really want to use the other one though. But going into Tombstone, and I just want to, I'm just going to use my freaking finger. But I just want to pack this out here in this outer half, and I'll go in with the brush to like clean up the edges and stuff. Oh, I love that. And see, I took it over a little I took it over a little far because I want to overlap the other shade. And that one is definitely going to be this one. It's so freaking good. Oh, so, I mean, come on. So freaking beautiful. Oh, and it goes so well with that green. Great choice. Yes. And see that deeper green in the crease kind of works. It adds a little like dimension, which is kind of cool, at least I think. But if something happens and you like want to recreate this look, of course, you don't have to add that deep green. Now I'm going to take a little bit of Afterlife and put it right here. It helps blend the purple and green together, because after that, I want to take one of my favorite brushes from Cinch Beauty. I'm pretty sure it's the EO1. And we're going to go into Sandworm, which is, Sandworm. It's really pretty. It's a very gorgeous, bright, iridescent green, like Jesus. Do you see that? Ooh. You can't tell me that ain't good. Oh, I love it so much. I mean, there's some little things that I'll probably go through and clean up, like this edge. It needs a little more purple down here as well. But this is pretty much the look. I'm going to figure out some liner and stuff, and I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. But even though this video is more of like a lay back, chill, play kind of video, I do want to create another look with this palette tomorrow, because I have got to show you guys these shimmers right here and that matte red. It's so good. I can't wait to show you. But I will be right back, you guys, with the finished look. I mean, look at Lost Souls. Ooh, it's so good. Ooh, it's so good. Like, I get so excited. But like I said, I'll be right back with the finished look. Plus, I'm on like the last 20 minutes of my book. I literally left myself on a cliffhanger to come film this video. So that should tell you guys how much I love you and how much I love playing with makeup, especially when it's so freaking exciting like this. I am back with the finished look, and I think it looks so freaking cute. Changed out the lip, and for that I used the Unearthly lip pencil in the shade Vamp and the satin liquid lip in this shade Chomp. It's like it's almost black, but it's a really, really deep purple. It's really, really pretty. I think it goes so well with the look, and I had so much fun creating this. So for liner, I don't have a neon green liner anymore. So I went in with the ColourPop liner in the shade Exit, and I used the neon green in this palette with a brush and just kind of went over it. But I feel like it turned out so freaking good. I can't wait to create another look with this tomorrow. But so far, I'm having so much freaking fun with this. Love the shimmers so much. They are so beautiful. If you already have this in your hands, then you already know how freaking beautiful it is. It did release last year, I'm pretty sure. Or was it the year before? It was the year before. But I'm happy that I have it now. But let's go ahead and move on to look number 2. But let me know what you think of this one down below. I did hit the Beetlejuice vibes a little. But for this one, I want to play with this end of the palette. I think it's going to be really fun. I'm still not 100% sure about what I want to do, but you know, I am a little. We'll figure it out as we go. So to start this look out, I need to pat these creases out. Man, I was like trying to get ready, but I was listening to the audio version of the book that I'm reading, and I couldn't stop crying. Oh, books like that, they get me sometimes. So for this look, I want to start with Lydia, which is this gorgeous red. Might help if I actually show you, but I'm gonna press this all along the crease. It's going to be like my base shade. I really didn't need to use the white primer for this. I don't know why I did, to be honest. And I'm just basically mapping it out. Today's actually the first day of the giveaway. And it's so exciting. Everybody like signing up and stuff. I am going into the shade Lydia again, but I'm just using this Glam Light shader brush. It's a little bigger, but I'm excited. I can't wait to see who wins and stuff. It's going to be so fun. And did you guys see that Bella Beauty Bar is releasing a palette for Halloween called Vamp? I am so freaking excited. I cannot wait to see what it is. I have a feeling it's going to be like red and black, probably really grungy. I mean, say less. I am here for it. Now I'm going to switch on over to this large blending brush from Glamlight. I mean, Singe Beauty. Lord, it's actually really late at night. We have like stuff going on. One of our friends, his boyfriend is really sick and in ICU, like on a vent. So if you pray or you want to send some positive vibes, please do so. But she's been coming, well, she came over today and was hanging out with us and stuff. So I'm actually filming really late, but you know, you gotta be there for your friends when they need you. This situation, it's about to be so good. Now I'm gonna go into Beetlejuice with that Glam Light brush, and I'm gonna just take this like 3/4 of the way into the crease where you're about to do a vamp look. You could probably recreate this look for the most part with that Crow palette. The Crow from Wicked Widow. Love that freaking palette. I'm so excited to finally have a black lipstick that I actually really like, and it is transfer proof. It takes it a minute to sit down, but I mean to sit down, but it does, and it's actually really comfortable. It's not like those dry ABH ones. Do you remember them back in the day? I do want to try their new formula though. I heard it's really good. Angelica seems to really love it. Also, hi to all of my new subscribers. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm just so excited, guys, for, you know, YouTube and all of the things and you guys and just the possibilities. They feel so endless, and it's such a great feeling. But you see how well like that blended? It was chef's kiss. Now I'm just fading more of this red kind of into that situation. And then I haven't put anything back on this yet, but I just want to use it. Now I'm going to. I want to use it to like blend out this purple color. This look is about to be so vampy. Now I'm going to go back into Beetlejuice with the Sigma E27. It's like more densely packed, but also very detailed. So you can get in those like tighter areas. Okay, I'm going to go do the same exact thing on the lower lash line, and I will be right back. Now I'm going to use that same Sigma brush and go into Atom. It's so funny because I filmed a look with this recently. I filmed it. You guys probably have already seen it. But so many, like 3 people told me under one of my more recent videos that they just picked this up and it's their favorite palette. And I'm like, what a freaking coincidence. But I can see why. I mean, this is beautiful. But I'm just really packing this on this outer corner. We are going hella vampy. I think mixing this with the recently de-influenced would be really, really good. Now I'm running this black underneath the lower lash line, but I just did it very lightly and carefully because I don't want the black to come down too far. And then I'll go back through with all of these brushes and the same color and just blend out the black. The way I like to think of it, which I've said this before, but if you're new, you've never heard me, the bigger the brush, the lighter the color. And the smaller and more densely packed, the darker the color. That's how I like to think of it. But now I'm just going back over all of this with the red. Like I said, this look is hella vampy. But I love it, especially with this lip. Yes, yes. Okay, so what else? I want to use my Singe Beauty E01 and go into Barbara. And I just want to pack this in the inner corner. Look how freaking pigmented that is. I love a pigmented white. I'm also going to take a little of this down here. And you know, if you want to lighten this red up, you could just use this white, or you could also set the eye before you start like laying the shadows down. But I love this matte situation. But now I want to go in with my NYX glitter glue. I want to get the one from Bella Beauty Bar, their glitter glue. I don't know what it's called, but I would like to try it. I do like the one from Unearthly. I have one of those as well, but the NYX one so far is my like absolute favorite. Part of me wonders like if it's only because it's the first one I tried, because I actually have tried them side by side and I really didn't see a difference. So either one is good. Also, if you make an order from Unearthly, I do have an affiliate code. It's AOML if you are interested. But now we got to figure out this shimmer situation. So we're going to start this out. Maybe do a little bit of Tombstone. I'm going to start with that because it's that deep, rich color. And just plop it right here on the edge. Like so. Look how freaking gorgeous. It kind of looks good with that lip too. And then I want to go into this shade here called Witch Doctor. And I just want to plop that. I'm going to use my finger. I always do. I just prefer the way it lays down. And I'm kind of lazy and I like that you can cover a lot of area really fast. But do you see how freaking gorgeous that is? And then next, I want to go in with this shade here, Juno. Yes. Oh, yes. That is everything. I'm using a Witch Doctor and just tapping so I can get these two to blend really nicely. That is so freaking gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I have a feeling I'm going to like the next look better though, but I really do love this one as well. So now I'm going to clean off this brush and go into a little more of Juno and just tap that right here in the inner corner. I need highlight. You know, I'm a sparkle girl. I love sparkle in my looks. So let me go look for something that I could put in this inner corner, and I will be right back. This is perfect. Any excuse to pull this little thing out. This is from Bella Beauty Bar as well. It is the Molten Chromes. If you guys are interested, it is beautiful. And I will link it down below. Honestly, I could use either one of these shades, but my favorite, I think, is Dissolve. I'm going to have to use that one, which is this shade right here. It's so soft and just beautiful. Oh, like, come on, it speaks for itself. So freaking gorgeous. And then I kind of like to take my finger and just like smooth it out. I like the way it looks. And then I'll go back over and make sure I don't need anything more. I love this. I think it is beautiful. But I'll wait to finish the eye until we do the other one. Okay, I'm back. I had to clean my brushes real quick, but I think I know what I want to do with this eye. I used the white base on this, and then I used a velour puff, and I set the white base with the white so that the darker colors are not too dark for my inner corner. So we're going to try, and fingers crossed it works out. But let's see. Okay, to start this out, I want to go into Beetlejuice on the Sigma E27. And I just want to press this in the inner corner and, you know, like part of the way over. Oh, I forgot to turn my fan off. Sorry, guys. I'll definitely have to work on blending this out, and I'll probably have to use like that white. I'll use this larger Glam Light brush to blend it out. I like to pull my eye straight. So now I'm going to pick up some white, which is called Barbara, and tap it kind of over it to really get it to blend out, and then I'll go back and re-intensify it. I'm going to use a shader brush from Beaute Cosmetics and hope that this one works out. Okay, yeah, I think this one's better, a lot better. So now I want to go in with this Glam Light brush again, and I want to go into this shade. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like it says Beetlejuice, but it's like spelled in a different way. It's going over my head, whatever that means. You guys all have to let me know down below if you know what it means. But I just want to put this green out here. I'm going to do the same shape as this one. You guys know that's my go-to, my favorite shape. I think it looks the best on my eye shape. Now I've just cleaned off this Sigma brush, and I'm going to go back into that green and build this up. I'm basically going to do the same thing on the lower lash line. I'll go ahead and lay all that down, and then I will be right back. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this large blending brush again from Singe Beauty and slowly build up this green shade and try to get it blended out as much as possible. This is quite of a deep shade on my skin tone. Yeah, it's starting to come together now. I was a little worried for a moment. I'm going to go back into that purple on this small shader brush from Moda, And I want to just slowly like blend it into that green. I'll have to like go in with that white to get that one to blend right. And then I'm going to clean it off and pick up more of the green. Okay, now I want to clean this brush off again. The large blending brush. I'm going to pick up some of that white and work on this down here. We're going to go into the shade Atom and just work this here. I'm kind of going to do the same thing that I did over here. Hopefully this comes together. So far I'm on the fence. This eye is just so much harder for me to do. I have a harder time with this eye than I do the other eye anyways. Like I have to work hard to get them to match up when I'm doing the same look on both eye. But now I'm going to go in with the Game Beauty E04. I must be tired because I keep calling my brushes the same things too. But I just want to work this up the lower lash line and then work on this outer V situation. And I like being able to follow. It's like you follow the line and that's how you get that, you know, cat eye effect. At least that's how I do. And I tend to be able to make them look even by following that line. Now I'm going to go back in with my Glamlite shader brush. And I want to blend on the edges of this black. This black is really easy to blend out. I can say that. I thought about doing like the neon green with the black, which I do think that would be cool, but I know I worked with the neon green yesterday. I mean, I did the others too. I don't know. I just ended up changing my mind. Now I'm going to go in with some NYX glitter glue. I think the mattes are cute, but you guys are going to have to let me know what you think about this one. This one's a little more Beetlejuice than even the first one, I feel like. But let's put some of this on the lid. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work because on the lid, I'm going to like flip the colors and put the purple here and the green there. So, I mean, we'll find out. But these shades are so freaking gorgeous. I want to go in with this multi-chrome first. It's so smooth and silky and just beautiful. But I want to put this out here. I don't know why I always go in with the freaking brush and then I'm like, I do it almost every time. But see what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's going to end up working out. We'll see. Then I want to go into this shade here called Afterlife. And I want to pop this one on the lid. That shade is so freaking beautiful. I feel like that purple is a no. What do you guys think? You'll have to let me know down below. I don't think the purple goes, so I'm going to take more of Afterlife and just kind of go over top of it. And then I'll use the mattes to make sure that really fades. And I'll make sure that this like kind of blends up into that purple. But now I want to go into Sandworm. This is such a gorgeous iridescent shade. And I'm going to plop this here in the inner corner. And I'll also like bring it up. Yes. Okay. That made it better for me. I don't know. I think out of these two, I like this one a lot more. I think this one's good and everything. I just didn't do a very good job blending and stuff like that, and I don't know if I like the way I laid these shades down, if that makes sense. Like, I don't feel like I did it justice. But you guys are going to have to let me know what you think. But I'm going to go finish these looks off camera and do mascara and lashes and stuff. And I will be right back to give you guys my thoughts on this palette. I am back with the finished looks. And this last one, I think it really came together after the liner. The liner brought the whole look together. I'm gonna get my bangs out of the way so you guys can actually see, but I love them. I love this one a whole lot. I think the first one is still my favorite, but I'm excited to see what you guys think of them. So for the first eye, I used the ColourPop liner in the shade Cross. It's so freaking bright and beautiful. I love the contrast of like the dark vampy eye with the liner. I think it's beautiful. I think the lip combo with this is beautiful as well. I also used the black Unearthly lip liner in the shade Villain for this lip stuff. But in this eye, I used two liners, both from ColourPop. One is in the shade Piggy Bank, and then I did Crybaby. First I did Piggy Bank, then I went over it with Crybaby, and then I went back in with this deeper one and like darkened it up out here. And like I said, I really do think that it brought this eye look together. But I'm excited to hear what you guys think about it. This palette was so much fun, and honestly, after creating 3 looks with it, swatching it, and being very, very familiar with Bella Beauty Bar's formula, I can say this is a great palette. It's freaking beautiful. I love the color story. The shimmers are so good, and I haven't even gotten to use them all yet. There's like 3, I think, that I haven't used on the eyes, and they're so beautiful. I can't wait to be able to pull this out more. I can't wait to see what the Vamp palette is. You know I'm going to pick it up. I'm so freaking excited. But yeah, I'm excited to hear your thoughts on this. And if you decide to pick up the lip stuff or these palettes that I talked about from both brands, I do have a code with both of them, as I mentioned earlier, and it is AOML if you are interested. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know which look was your favorite. Leave me some spooky emojis down below. Do not forget about the giveaway. If you haven't entered yet, I will have it linked down below in a pinned comment. And if some reason I forget, just remind me and I will go ahead and pin the comment. I forgot on the actual video, and you should have seen me running up the stairs. It was so freaking funny. But thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way till the end. And until next time, bye. Don't forget to subscribe. I left the freaking fan on for that whole thing. I'm so sorry, guys. It's off now. See you in the next one.